Every so often, a fight comes along that feels bigger than the sport itself. A fight that isn't just about belts or rankings, but about legacy, destiny, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. On June 28th, under the bright lights of Las Vegas, UFC 317 will host such a moment. Two men, two very different journeys, one vacant lightweight throne. On one side, Charles Oliveira, a Brazilian legend, a submission wizard, a man who has clawed his way from the depths of defeat to the summit of the sport, only to taste heartbreak and hunger for redemption. On the other, Ilia Topuria, the undefeated Spanish-Georgian phenomenon, a fighter whose meteoric rise and surgical striking have drawn comparisons to one of boxing's greatest, Canelo Alvarez. So why are so many experts, fighters, and fans backing Topuria to dethrone Oliveira? What is it about his style, his mindset, and his Canelo-like mastery that has the MMA world buzzing? And can he truly deliver against a living legend? Tonight, we embark on a journey through the stories, the strategies, the stakes, and the soul of UFC 317's main event. This is the tale of Ilia Topuria, Charles Oliveira, and the battle for lightweight. Ilia Topuria's journey to the top of the MMA world is a story of resilience, identity, and ambition. Born in Germany to Georgian parents, Topuria's early life was marked by movement, adaptation, and the struggle to find his place. When his family relocated to Spain, young Ilia was a stranger in a new land, searching for belonging. He found it on the mats. Martial arts became his sanctuary, his proving ground, and his path to self-discovery. From the beginning, Topuria was different. He trained with a chip on his shoulder, a hunger in his eyes, and a drive to be the best. His natural athleticism and fierce competitive spirit propelled him through the ranks of European MMA, where he quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with. But it wasn't just his results that turned heads, it was his style. Topuria fought with a blend of old-school toughness and modern technique. His boxing was crisp, his grappling suffocating, and his mindset unbreakable. He was a predator, stalking his opponents, cutting off the cage, and finishing fights with ruthless efficiency. Topuria was already a star in the making. He tore through the featherweight division, dispatching veterans and prospects alike, and capturing the featherweight title with a thunderous knockout. But for Topuria, the journey was just beginning. He set his sights on the lightweight crown, determined to prove that he belonged among the sport's elite. If Topuria's rise has been meteoric, Charles Oliveira's has been a saga of perseverance, reinvention, and redemption. Oliveira entered the UFC as a teenager, dazzling fans with his creativity, his submissions, and his fearless anyone, but who struggled when the going got tough. He suffered setbacks. He was written off, but Oliveira never gave up. Instead, he rebuilt his game, sharpened his striking, and, most importantly, found a new level of mental toughness. He moved up to lightweight, where he finally found his true home. The result? A record-breaking run through the division, capped by a championship win over Michael Chandler, and title defenses against Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje. Oliveira's style is unique. He's a submission artist with the most finishes in UFC history, but he's also a dangerous striker with a long, rangy Muay Thai game. He thrives in chaos, turning wild exchanges into opportunities to snatch a neck or lock up a limb. But Oliveira is not invincible. His losses have often come when opponents have been able to hurt him in the pocket, swarming him with punches before he can recover. And that, many believe, is where Ilia Topuria's Canelo-like mastery could be the difference. For the winner, the future is bright but also filled with challenges. The lightweight division is stacked with killers: Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Arman Tsarukyan, and more. A win at UFC 317 is just the beginning. For Topuria, victory would open the door to super fights, perhaps even a crossover boxing match with Canelo himself, a dream he's spoken about openly. For Oliveira, reclaiming the belt would be the ultimate redemption and cement his place among the all-time greats. But for both men, the journey never ends. In the UFC, you're only as good as your last fight. The crown is heavy and the challengers are always waiting. Let's hear from you, the fans. Who do you think takes the belt at UFC 317? Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into UFC 317's epic main event. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a moment of the action. Let us know your pick in the comments below. Will it be the rise of a new era or the redemption of a legend? This is your channel, and we'll see you at UFC 317.